Dan Patrick suggests potential Caitlin Clark-Paige Bueckers true rivalry. Dan Patrick speaks about the prospects of a rivalry between Fever star Caitlin Clark and Wings guard Paige Bueckers. While Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark is still dealing with an injury that has kept her out for a significant amount of time, another star has burst out on the scene in the WNBA in the form of Dallas Wings guard Paige Bueckers. As both Clark and Bueckers look to be all-time players in the league, sports analyst Dan Patrick made an interesting point on his show that could signal a new rivalry brewing in the future. On his self-titled show, Patrick was reacting to the #1 overall pick in the last WNBA draft in Bueckers putting up a whopping 44 points in Dallas' 81-80 loss to the Los Angeles Sparks. Patrick would make the point that with injuries holding back Bueckers with UConn, the rivalry that could have started before is between her and Clark, though there is still a chance it could be, despite the popular one with Angel Reese. This was supposed to be the rivalry. This was supposed to be Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers, and hopefully it will be, and I think we're trying to have other rivalries, but that's not the rivalry, Patrick said. Have those two against each other, then maybe have something, and Caitlin Clark banged up again. I think she has a bone bruise, and it's kind of been a lost season for her. Dan Patrick compares Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. With the Fever suffering in Clark's absence, like with Sophie Cunningham being ruled out for the rest of the season, the future is infinitely bright for the team with Clark and even the prospects of Bueckers and the Wings. Patrick would go as far as to say that Bueckers was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark, due to their accomplishments and explosiveness, though he differentiates their style of play. Now, keep in mind, Paige Bueckers was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark, Patrick said. She was the player of the year as a freshman. Then she went through a couple of knee surgeries and really perseverance got her to be the #1 pick in the draft. And watching her, she had 4 3-pointers. I think she made all 4, but she loves the mid-range jump shot. It's like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Kevin Durant, Patrick continued. Now it's not, sexy, exciting, and it's not logo threes. But she is so good at understanding, where to attack. I loved watching her, but she made it look effortless putting up 44. There's no doubt WNBA fans will root for a rivalry between Clark and Bueckers in the future.